So I got laid off on Thursday. Today's Monday, and I have a lot of thoughts. So let's talk about it. For reference, I'm 28 years old. I've been working in corporate America for, I don't know, 8 years. I graduated college in 2018. And this is my second, technically third time getting laid off if you include a furlough from COVID. I was not expecting it at all. I was pretty blindsided.
Across the United States, a wave of layoffs is shaking up industries from tech and media to retail and manufacturing. In recent months, major companies have announced job cuts, citing everything from cost-cutting measures and economic uncertainty to the impact of artificial intelligence and automation. The tech sector has been hit particularly hard. Big names like Google, Amazon, and Meta have trimmed thousands of positions, reversing years of rapid hiring during the pandemic boom. Meanwhile, traditional sectors such as finance and real estate are also feeling the strain, with rising interest rates and inflation reshaping business strategies. For many Americans, losing a job means more than just a paycheck. It brings stress, uncertainty, and difficult choices. While some workers quickly find new opportunities, others face months of job hunting in a competitive market. As the economy shifts, many are calling for stronger safety nets, job retraining programs, and clearer corporate accountability. One thing is clear. For countless workers across the country, the fear of being laid off has become an all too familiar reality.
What is anyone supposed to do? And they said, because of the economy is crap right now. So, we're going to lay off a whole bunch of people again. And I already was struggling so hard, actually low-key, to even keep the current roof over my head. And now I have no idea how I'm even going to get through the next few hours. I just don't understand. But yeah, the economy is shit. America is shit right now. I feel like there's a really big plan for them to, tank this so that we have to rely on other things, other people. It's fucking shit. And I'm quite frankly tired of it. I'm tired of so I have no idea what's gonna happen.
So I'm here at the VA again because this is where I work. Change that. I worked past tense because right now it's 2 o'clock and I just got notified that my position is no longer valid, and so I am going to go turn in my laptop and go home. Again, my performance was not good enough, even though when I talked to my boss, everybody I work with, including my boss, absolutely loved the work I was doing. But it was nice being here, helping out veterans every day, day in and day out, and doing a good job for my fellow patriots. It sucks, I'm not a Trump supporter, never have been, definitely never will be. But yeah, this is definitely taking a meat cleaver to the entire federal government. And I know my specific position, I was helping veterans and their families seek end-of-life services, mainly making burial arrangements on their behalf, and actually doing funeral services for them. So yeah, it was actually a rewarding job, and look forward to having a good career doing something impactful, and I guess that's just not going to happen. So I'm going to go turn in my laptop and call it a day. And so I just wanted to say again, thank you, Trump. Thank you, President Musk. Let's make America great again, and fire everybody who is a hardworking, somebody who just wants to do a good job for your country, and be a good employee and help out. So yep, going home, and wish me luck in the job hunt.
So I think I'm being laid off from my job today. If you couldn't tell by my appearance, I have been crying all morning. I haven't even had my meeting yet, but I got a calendar meeting today from someone I've never spoken to at the company, and a bunch of other people did too. So I am recording this because I feel like a lot of people can probably find comfort in knowing they're not alone. So we will see. Maybe it'll be something positive. Maybe I'm not getting laid off, but I am shaking.
That does impact your position. Today is going to be your last day.
I've loved my time here and I'm very thankful for it, so I appreciate it. I did not think that that would be my last day. My laptop's not even working anymore for me to like save things. Like,
A growing number of American workers are facing layoffs, and for some industries, tariffs are a big part of the story. As trade tensions rise and tariffs are imposed or increased on goods from countries like China, Mexico, and the EU, manufacturers and exporters are feeling the squeeze. Many companies that rely on global supply chains are seeing their costs spike, while demand for their products drops, both at home and abroad. Industries like steel, automotive, and agriculture have been especially vulnerable. When tariffs raise the price of imported raw materials, companies are forced to either absorb the cost, raise prices, or cut back. Often, that means trimming their workforce. Small and mid-sized businesses, which don't have the same financial cushion as large corporations, are particularly at risk. For many of them, layoffs are becoming a last-ditch effort to stay afloat. While tariffs are often framed as a tool to protect American jobs, the reality on the ground is more complex. For some sectors, they're doing the opposite, triggering layoffs and economic uncertainty for thousands of American workers.
I was just laid off. This is actually the first time I've ever been laid off, so I don't really know what to even do or how to process anything. I just dropped off my laptop. It sucks the most because I seriously was only at this company for 2 months. I literally got this job in October and loved every single second of it. Unfortunately, the company was acquired and a lot of us were let go. Nothing you can do about it, but it definitely sucks. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to even keep working for a company or what. I got my real estate license back in early October. I'm like, maybe I should just pursue that. But I also really liked the idea of having like a stable income with a job. I'm also getting married this year and have lots of expenses, so yeah. I still know it's going to be a great year. Like, I'm truly trying to be positive. I know everything happens for a reason, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
So Whirlpool just announced they're laying off 651 American workers at their plant in Amana, Iowa. That's 651 people, actual human beings, losing their jobs. And what's happening at the same time? Well, Donald Trump just announced a 10% tariff on, get ready for it, the McDonald Islands. You ever heard of the McDonald Islands? Probably not, and that's because nobody lives there. They're in the middle of the ocean near Antarctica. Population 0, unless you count the penguins, of course. So we're now taxing imports from a place inhabited entirely by penguins and seals. And I'm not even making any of this up. This is a real policy. This is a real tariff. This is a peak clown show. And while we're busy taxing penguins, Whirlpool says demand is down, the market is tough, and they're cutting jobs here in the U.S. This is 651 families affected in a town where Whirlpool is one of the biggest employers. But thank God we're cracking down on Antarctica trade, because you know, the penguins were just about to start flooding the market with shady refrigerators. What's next? Sanctions on Santa's workshop? A trade war with Atlantis? I mean, if we're going to make up enemies, let's go big. This is what happens when you run the government like a reality TV show. You focus on headlines, not humans. Tariffs on penguins, layoffs in Iowa. You can't make this up.
All right, Trumpers, come and get me. Hey, listen, just come out now. Volvo's laying off like 150 employees, and Mack Truck is laying off like another 80-something employees out through their organization because of all the tariffs that are coming in. This just goes to show you exactly how bad these tariffs are. And anybody that speaks out against these tariffs in the Trump organization, Donald Trump comes at them with the wrath of God. I'm not really for sure why. We've talked about this before. I think it's a little man syndrome, if you know what I mean, if you can read between the lines, because these tariffs does nobody any good, but what it does do is continue to raise the cost for consumers. It raises the cost of vehicles, trucks. Manufacturing can't keep up. People begin to get laid off. And now we go down this slippery slope of now people not being able to afford their payments, their homes, etc., because now they're getting laid off. That goes into a recession. For any of you economical people out there that want to be Trumpers that are probably uneducated, that's how that whole cycle works. You get laid off. People can't pay for shit. People go into default. Companies don't get their money, so on and so forth. Now we go into a recession. But I get you dumb fucks that can't understand that. But needless to say, that's the latest and greatest this morning. I hope everybody has a great Easter.
So while politicians play chess with tariffs and trade deals, it's the everyday American worker getting knocked off the board. Layoffs aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. They're paychecks lost, dreams delayed, and dinner tables with a little less on the plate. But hey, the world's a wild place, and that's where we come in. Orbit Point is your front row seat to the drama of global politics, economics, and everything in between. We break it down so you don't have to break a sweat. Hit that subscribe button because the world's not slowing down, and neither are we.